Christian leaders and leaders in general need two kind of things in their leadership. They need to have a heart and need to have a skill. David, as a leader of the children of Israelites, is one person who actually exemplify both having a heart and skill as a leader. Welcome to the Leadership Thoughts. My name is Steve Onguko, and I believe and pray that these leadership thoughts and nuggets that I keep sharing here will inspire you and make you to become the leader that God created you to be. We are told in the book of Psalms chapter 98, and the whole story, by Asaph writing the story. But allow me to focus on verse 70 to 72. And the Bible says this: He chose David his servant, this is the Lord, and took him from the sheep's fold, from tending the sheep. He brought him to be the shepherd of his people, of his people Jacob, of Israel his inheritance. And David shepherded them with integrity of heart, with skillful hands he led them. David exemplified the to be, which is the heart, and also exemplified the to do, which is the skill. I want to believe probably in your leadership journey, or you have witnessed and seen leaders actually who have such a beautiful and a nice heart, but they lack the skill in doing what they need to do as leaders. And also on the other side, you may have met leaders who have the skills, but they don't have a heart. And many times we see those leaders with the skill, you may realize they have what we call people issues. They don't know how to relate with people. They don't have a heart for people. All what they care is work needs to be done. But also the one that you mentioned earlier, we have leaders who have a beautiful heart. They care for the needs of people. They love people. They love those whom they are leading. But when it comes to skill, they lack it. Allow me to say this: leaders who have a heart and lack the skill can frustrate those whom they lead. Because you're leading people with skill. You're leading people who know what needs to be done. But because they honor and respect the authority that God has put in their life as leaders, they will love to hear what the leaders have to say. But the moment they don't get to hear what the leader they are saying, they get frustrated and they start losing hope in their leader. On the other hand, those whom that they are gifted, they have the skill without the heart, what happens to them? People want to stay away from them, because many a times people, when they walk to them, they come out and they feel dejected. They come out and they feel they've been wounded, because this leader doesn't care about the well-being of this person, but all they care that whatever task needs to be done has to be done. And so people will resent this kind of leaders. But allow me to say this very moment: I believe that a great leader, as David exemplified, is a leader who has a heart for the people and a leader who have a skill of what they are doing. And so, as a leader, it's important to develop your heart for people, that cares, that has a concern for people, while at the same time it's important for you as a leader also to develop your skills as a leader. So when you have these two, it shall be said, and people will say, because Asaph writes this, and they are giving, it's not David who is saying, it's a complimentary. He's saying David as a leader, he was a man actually who had a great heart, and a man actually who had skills in what he was doing. My prayer and desire is that you will be a leader who is not mediocre in what they do because you don't have the skill, but also I pray that you will be a leader who is competent in what you're doing, and you also have character, because heart is a matter of character. I pray God will enable you to become a leader with a heart and character, and also a leader who is competent in their skill. May Lord help you. May Lord help me as a leader to become the great leader that God required and expect of you and I to be. God bless you and God keep you. This is Leadership Thought with Steve Onguko.